There's a new crime series coming to TV. It's called Gone.
The show follows the story of a woman who is a survivor of a famous child abduction case. Years later, the FBI agent who rescued her puts her on a special task force to help solve other missing persons cases.
Take a look at this clip as Kit and her partner look for signs of someone being hidden in a home.
If you're hiding someone, you want a tall fence or a hedge. You see those big trees? We couldn't even see the house till we were right on top of it. This big basement, boarded up windows. You're asking me what it looks like. It looks like a wolf's den.
They just chose the
We are so happy to welcome two of the show's stars, Levin Rambin, who plays Kit, and Danny Pino, who plays her partner, John. Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Us. I'm sorry that was not.
Thank you.
Hi, Scott.
It's good. It's good. It's nice to see you guys. All right, so this show is ripped out of the headlines. I mean, you know, Elizabeth Smart, Jamie Klaus. I mean, these are real life people who were actually found. And you know how much the show is fiction, but it's kind of real.
It's super real, Scott. Yeah, there's so many elements to my character Kik, and she's a survivor of abduction. And so, fortunately for me, there was a lot of research that I was able to gather from Elizabeth Smart, J.C. Dugard, their books, their multiple speeches and talks, interviews, and just the reality of what that experience is actually like and how it really affects you day in and day out for the rest of your life informed my performance, informed both of us and the world, and the writing ultimately too. We ended up incorporating a lot of nuances and things.
Right.
You also realize, you know, how this show could highlight and underline the need to be aware of these missing people, these abducted children and adults, and how maybe we could be a part of bringing them home.
The research shows that I guess almost 84,000 people are missing right now. I mean, that's a wild statistic to base a show on.
It's staggering.
I got to ask you guys. It was based on the novel One Kick from Chelsea Cain, and then it was adapted by Matthew Lopez. Does it stick true to the book, or are there differences in the series?
Well, the book is like super, super dark. Chelsea has a wild imagination. So for television, we were able to adapt it to be a more serialized structure where each week we have a new case that is really exciting and dynamic and different from the last one, and we get to, each character sort of has a case that speaks to them in their experience with abduction or their families, and that was really cool. It's kind of personalized to everyone.
In our foundation, in terms of creating our characters respectively, they're both based on the novel. Now the novel strays in terms of its narrative from our series for storytelling reasons. But you know, if you're a fan of the novel, if you're interested in reading the novel, you'll recognize Kik, and you'll recognize Bishop.
And James. And
oh yeah.
the gang was all there.
Okay, well thank you guys
so much.
Gone premieres tomorrow at 9 p.m. on WGN America.